Hello, it is July 31st. It's been a little while since I last recorded something. Had some ups and downs, some crazy things going on. Had to deal with an HOA issue. Gotta love them. And then yesterday, the capacitor in my AC condenser went out, so we had to go to a hotel, get that fixed. So I am exhausted today. I spent probably 3.5, 4 hours on my feet today, which is the most time I've spent on my feet in a long time. So I am feeling it. I'm icing. I did my second dilation. Very sore. I have for the last 4 or 5 days been sizing up to size 2 for 2 of my 3 sessions a day. At night, I'm usually so sore and exhausted that I can't do it yet. But I am trying to go from 10 minutes to 15 minutes. It is sore. I was a bit constipated yesterday into today, and I'm still feeling a little lack of movement, most likely due to dehydration. So I've been trying to drink extra water, keep the Miralax going, so that I can continue to try and have bowel movements, which really helps with both urinating, and both of those help with dilating right now. But I'm also in that stage where the surgeon said, while you do have some depression and heavy issues during month 2 to 3, which I think I'm past, that was before when I was crying, you may have some 90-minute to 2-hour dilation sessions to reach maximum depth and all that. With my size 1 dilator, I can get to maximum depth fairly quickly overall. Usually 5 to 10 minutes, I'm maximum depth. The last dot, or the last 1 to 2 centimeters, is what really causes the issue. And I've lost about 2 to 3 centimeters of depth. Some of that is going to be massive reduction in swelling, so it's not necessarily all depth loss. But I know that when I had some diarrhea issues and cramping, I mentioned before that the canal shifted a little bit, and that's when I noticed the last centimeter of depth reduction, which is what I'm kind of depressed about. Did not enjoy the car rides. The hotel was close while the AC was down, but I have not sat properly since the airplane, and it's just been rough being vertical that much and moving around and stressed out. It takes a toll, and when you're already going up and down and it's hot, I live in Texas, it just takes a toll physically on everything, and I've been really tired today, and I didn't sleep very well in the hotel, so it's been a day. But otherwise, as far as healing goes, I'm feeling much better. Earlier this week, I actually cooked a dinner for the first time since San Francisco when I did a quick scrambled eggs dish. I made some sautéed catfish with some mixed broccoli and string carrots, which was really good. It felt really good to cook. So we got some other stuff. I'm going to try to cook a couple quick casseroles. I cannot just stand at the stove like I used to yet, but it's progress, and I need to try and force myself to do a little more. Again, they said it's a slow taper up. I need to keep it easy for 3 months, so I have another month of keeping it easy, but I can taper up a little bit, and I need to taper it up a little bit. Not only that, but I want to eat better. I miss cooking. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love making good food and healthy food that's yummy. And it's cheaper, but it's just really exhausting to stand and hurt, but I got to do it. I spent so long hunched over and doubled over in severe pain that now it's hard for me to remember I can stand up. And I can. I still get lightheaded when I stand up. I still have some weird pulls or tugs here and there. But overall, I can stand. It's just I got to shift the mentality. My lower back is still really sore. But I'm heading in the right direction. I really can't wait to put my clothes on, to not have to wear the thicker pads and all that stuff. It's just, the discharge has gone way down, other than just lube coming out after dilation. But I just wanted to give that little update. I'm just going to keep plucking away at these and doing better. I love what I see down there. I still giggle every time I actually pay attention to the fact that I have a vagina instead of a outie, and most of the time I still focus on it being a surgical site, because it is. I have noticed the area on the bottom where most of the separation was has kind of stitched together and filled in a little bit, but it's really weird and layered, and like I've noticed when it's not covered in discharge or lube or anything like that, that as it stretches, like different holes and areas appear as it's filling in. So hopefully it continues to fill in, and hopefully the piece on the bottom where they came down and sliced it, that part pulled off, I'm hoping that stitches back in as well. But it's progress and we're doing pretty good overall. So I don't want to go back to work full time. I just need to get a little farther along so that I can get better sleep at night. Right now I'm just so exhausted across the board. And anyway, that's the update. So bye. One final note I forgot to say. So as I've seen more of myself appearing down there, I've noticed the dysphoria about having what was there very much not there. I know there's still going to be some dysphoria, but I've noticed dysphoria in other areas really coming upwards, which is a good thing, because again, I didn't expect the surgery to resolve my dysphoria. Even if it doesn't resolve it down there, I'm still going to be nervous. There's still going to be issues, but I was hoping it would reduce it, and I've noticed a big reduction, similar to when I started taking HRT and all the other stuff. So it's a positive on that front, but it does mean that now I want to do other things that I hadn't quite been ready for yet. But I knew I wanted to do this. Now I know I need to do these. Anyway, bye.